Alright fans, we're back again. It's been a minute since I did a video. Had a couple little issues, some things I had to take care of, but we're back on track. So what we got here is a 1998 540i. As you can see, this is the damage we're working with here. A little fender bender, I call it. Side collision, whatever you want to call it. Still a fender bender. So I'm gonna go ahead and fix that up. Take care of the scratches. A couple of little minor things here going on. Okay, 540i. They don't make these like this anymore. The new models of 540 got a 3-liter, I think twin turbo or something like that. 2017 model. 14 years since they made this. But I'll tell you what, we're gonna get this looking right. Got some nice little wheels on them. Not bad, not bad. So we're gonna take care of that trunk lid. We're gonna take care of the top of this and go ahead and sand it down. Get it prepped up for paint. Take care of this pillar all the way down to the front of the vehicle. Front fenders are jacked up too, just the top side, you know, all the sunbathing. Look at that hood. What a mess. You'll see in another hour or two, you're gonna see the difference. Don't worry about that. We got the BMW emblem for that. Restore the headlights. Get them all nice and shiny so you can see what's going on. And they got halos protectors in there. Wow. No, the usual thing. Nothing crazy. We're gonna go ahead and cut the top and go around by the seam and get it right, blended in. We won't tell the difference. Rest of the car is in pretty good shape. Interior is pretty nice. Just a minor little thing we gotta do. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut you off for now. I'm gonna bring you back in about an hour. Start working this body right here. Take this door off and get this thing fixed up. Michael, Luxury Auto, signing off. Alrighty fans, we're back again. Michael from Luxury Auto. It's part 2 of the makeover. The other day I did a quick video to kind of show you what I was working with here. You know, the regular detail, clean them up a little bit so you can see all the imperfections, scratches, etc. before we start getting this thing done. But if you noticed, the left hand rear door was all jacked up. I actually just went ahead and put a new door in there. Changed out the chrome trim and put back on the original black trim. So now the only thing I'm left with is that little damage there at a wheel well. So we can do some body work on that a little later. What we're working on now currently is the hood. Yeah, this is really bad. So I went ahead and sanded it down with 320. Get all that old rough spot and old clear coat, all that other shit, oxidation, all that crap off. So I went ahead and hit it with a 320. Some spots I had to touch with a 180 on there. So, most part is all sanded down. Getting it prepped up. I'm gonna hit the body with I'm gonna do 1000 on the edges, on the top edge, because I'm only gonna go ahead and paint the engine, go ahead and contour it, blend it in there. Yeah, so it's a mess. So this is what it looks like. This is years of oxidation, and abuse, I should say. That's when you don't wax your car and, you know, polish it, stuff like that, and you just let it sit out in the damn sun all the time. That's what happens. So as you can see over here, we went ahead and started doing the same thing as the hood. It would I'm doing a 320 straight across, level that out, smooth it up, and scuff the paint at the same time. So we're gonna go ahead and finish taking that up. Almost done. Almost done. Prep that up and go ahead and tape the windows and get ready to start painting. Same thing here. I'm gonna go ahead and rub that down with a 1000 Just kind of cut that in. So we're going to do the whole entire pillar. Go across to the front of the vehicle, down to the hood, paint the hood and the fender top portion alongside with the door top portion, right where the seam, see that little crease right there? And go ahead and block that off and paint from the line up so you won't even tell. But this pillar right here is jacked up as well. Look at that. Yeah, discoloration, fade, clear coat is like pretty much missing. So a little work on the hood. Probably go ahead and just rub it down with a 1000. A couple spots. I'm gonna hit the 320 first, and then just touch it up with the 1000. Wet sand that down, get it nice and smooth before we go ahead and start painting. Everything else for the most part is pretty good. This is going to be a quick used car sale turnaround. You know how we do it. So stay tuned. Okay, folks. Mike from Luxury Auto once again. As you can see, we went ahead and cleaned up this stuff here. It was really bad. It's kind of wet. Sand it down. Just kind of open up the pores there. It's not bad. A lot of discoloration, and it just looks crazy because it's just been sanded, and I just ran a 1000 over it real quick. Kind of, level it out a little bit and add that extra, scuffing action. So when we start painting, we want everything to bond nice and neatly. As I stated before, we're going to go ahead and just cut right about where the top of the door is. Wrap it around. Oh my gosh, pardon me for the light there. Went ahead and took care of the hood as well. Still drying a little bit. Went ahead and 320 and hit it with the 1000 wet sand. Just kind of run over it, smooth it down before we start getting ready to do the paint there. This side is still wet as well. So what I'm doing, only above the line here, it's a seam right about here. It kind of spaces out, then the seam kind of continues right there, goes alongside. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and kind of blend it in from the top portion along the whole side of the car, along that seam. Hit the top portion of the door handle and keep following that seam alongside, and paint the top. So pretty much the whole top portion of the car is going to get painted. All that's been wet sanded there too as well. Got the fan on, trying to make everything dry down a little bit. Got a little moisture in the air here, so it's taking a little while, but it's okay. Tomorrow we can come back when everything is dried down, and I can see what's going on here. I can go ahead and start shooting paint. So we'll see how that turns out tomorrow. So it should be good. Again, hitting that damn 540i, baby. It's a classic right here. Just came out with a brand new one for 2017. Haven't made one in 14 years. That's what I'm talking about. But usually work on these every so often. But been a while since I already got my hands on one of these again to do some work. The engine's in pretty good condition. Just gonna go ahead and finish up this body work here and get it right. So I'll go ahead and cut you off, and we're gonna sign back on once I start doing the masking and taping out there, so we can go ahead and get this stuff painted up. Alright, Michael out. Alrighty folks, Michael back again, Luxury Auto. We went ahead and picked up when we left off. Did the sand 320, 1000, kind of smooth it out. Went ahead and taped everything off, only hitting from the contour line of the body. That's what we're trying to do. So everything's been taped off accordingly. You can see I went ahead and sprayed the first set of black coat on there. It was like 1.5. Kind of went light and then did a little heavy on there. That's what it's looking like right now. This hood, I'm gonna have to work it out a little bit and sand it down some more. If you notice, a lot of that stuff is still showing up in there, but we got to fix for that. Probably do a little sand and throw a little putty on top of that, get them imperfections out. So far so good, it's been looking good. Come along. See, I usually prop the hood up a little bit so you get all the corners, the edges of the hood. So it won't be looking all, half-assed. To the side of your mirrors, only the contour line up. As you can see, you can tell from the spray. Kind of nice little pattern been hitting, so we ain't got a lot of overspray hitting down there on the sides. That's a good way you can tell. Look at the overspray, just barely hitting it. Yeah, that's good. It's gonna be a good job. So remember that pillar. Yep, everything looking good now. Roof, just a quick little once over, kind of make it look good. Again, we're not trying to spend too much time, just trying to make it look right. That's all we're trying to do. It's one of them things, like I say, we paint according to your budget, your do's and your don'ts. So whatever you're looking for, I try to exceed a little bit, but I'll make it work. Old car, just trying to keep back on the road, make it look a little decent. But it's coming along pretty good. We're going to do some blending over here. I was going to paint the whole entire fender, but as you can see, you can't even tell. Once I fade that in and blend it, got a little trick there I'm going to go ahead and do. You won't even notice that. But I'm going to save the hood. I'm not going to go ahead and clear coat the hood yet. I'm going to go ahead and prep that up a little more before I clear it out. Spray another 2 layers of black on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do the wet sand on it, wet it down, and sand off them imperfections because it's showing through. And then we go ahead and coat it one time and hit it. So right now everything else is looking good. We can go ahead and paint. Clear. Sorry, my correction. Clear coat. I'm gonna go ahead and run some clear coat on top of this, except for the hood, and let it dry. And I'll turn you back on again tomorrow. All right, Michael, Luxury Auto, signing off. This one is called How to Fix Weathered Paint, Part 4. Out.